Hello and welcome. We are ready to get started here. Groups is alive here at Worlds 2021, and we are opening it up with what should be a banger. It's going to be Damwon versus FPX, the current reigning champions, versus who some are calling the best team in the world right now. And this may be the best match we see for all of groups here. These should be the two that a lot would want to see at the final. But yeah, last two world champions going at it, and we are looking out the gates here. Aphelios banned out and Lee Sin banned out. Two highly prized champions that we saw throughout play-ins. Irelia banned out as well. We should be seeing plenty more of her with these top lane monsters such as Nuggery. But FPX a lot to prove after they fell short in the LPL finals here, and they should be here to regain their mantle, reclaim themselves as the best in the world after Damwon came through last year, took away the trophy, and now Draven and Lucian both banned out here, and TF banned out as well. So maybe a little redundant on those bans for Lucian for Draven, but now we are still seeing Misfortune available and has been first pickable so far in this champion so far. And Yuumi is first picked? Yuumi first picked here for Beryl. Hard for Beryl to end when he's attached to his teammate, but we'll see what he does there. This has been a power pick that's been mentioned around since before even play-in started. We did not see any of it through play-ins, and we have been waiting to see it actually come out and see if it does it, see if it can actually have the impact. Roaming support, attaching support, engage, poke, good heals. So, very interesting pick there. Nugger going to pick up the Jarvan. So, this should be a top lane Jarvan. It can go over to Tian, but it's not likely. But this Yuumi on an Ezreal could be very disturbing, very destructive. And this could be a... Oh boy, Kaisa for LWX. That could be scary here. LWX does well mostly on ADCs that do not give him excessive mobility because his decision making for going in is sometimes questionable. Ghost's going to be picking up the Misfortune, which has been an incredibly high priority AD carry through play-ins, and Misfortune has actually showed herself to be incredibly powerful both in lane and out of lane. And with the Yuumi last chapter could actually show herself up to be able to wipe a team out. Showmaker going to pick up his LeBlanc. So this is actually one of the very few LeBlancs that have been allowed to come through in this tournament. And we should see a fantastic showing from Showmaker on this champion. Now Doinby, looking at the Nautilus. Nautilus only played maybe once throughout play-ins here. Doesn't appear to have a very high priority just yet. And they are going to want to secure that support character just to make sure that they don't get that banned out. They're going to start banning away junglers for FPX, getting rid of the Talon. We saw a great showing on Mojito from Galatasaray on that champion, so it does have great potential for roams, for ganks, for skirmishes, isolating targets, and just blowing them up, bleeding them out. And now, getting through to the next set of Banes. We have two of the best junglers in the world right now with Tian and Canyon here on deck. So they could probably do anything with anything. But DK going to be focusing on minimizing what Doinby can play. His Rise, a legendary selection for him. You could probably call between him and Faker for whose Rise is it. And then the Xin Zhao banned out from FPX. So they may actually have already decided that this Jarvan is going jungle, or they're just really happy to limit what Canyon can play with. Canyon going to be taken away from Nuggery, so getting rid of that ranged and engage stun monster with the Maelstrom. And this Rammus getting floated gets me a little traumatized. Waiting for some tragedy to come back from before here. Jace available and was a fantastic power pick here for Nuggery, and they are going to pick it up. So Jace blind picked in for the top lane for FPX. A little bit scary there, but also could work out here. DK, probably going to pick the jungler here. Floating that Fiddlesticks gets me excited, but it's probably not what they're going to go for. Yeah, the Nuguri versus Khan is the matchup that people have been waiting for ever since Nuguri left Damwon Kia after helping them win the tournament last year and went over to FPX, where they were monstrous through spring and summer, and unfortunately did not win either splits. So a very good showing in terms of the regular season and playoffs and getting to the finals, but unable to secure the regional trophies here. Graves going to be picked up for Canyon, which is quite possible. Oh, Trundle's going to be locked in here, so that's probably going to be a Trundle jungle, and that will be a Graves top, as Vedius is implying here. Graves top has been mentioned and quite available. The damage is quite higher. The utility, though, is very questionable here. There's not a lot of reliable engage. Maybe the pillar off of the Trundle, and a very distinct ability to shred a tank. Yeah, so FPX ready to just go forward, go hard, and go kill things. Join be on his signature Galio, able to affect the entire map here. Jarvan with the flag and drag Cataclysm, speed gate from Nuguri on the Jace. LWX able to just killer instinct into these fights. Crisp with plenty of reasons and ways to get into the game. So Damwon Kia have a lot of peeling to do if they're going to try to get this pretty squishy comp to survive this thick brawling engage. Kind of a team fight team here out of FPX. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep, this should be a very, very fiery first match here, as Freak is pointing out. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He did have an impressive run throughout the playoffs as well, only falling short in the finals. Both of these teams are incredibly hyped up coming into the World Championships, considered top 2, at least top 3 by many analysts all over the world. We could not start Worlds with a better matchup. FPX versus Damwon, guaranteed to be a banger, and we're already onto the Rift.
Getting started here. Summoner's Rift ready to release them from the fountain. And are we going to see any ridiculous starts here? The Nautilus hook, a great engage point if they can find a start point. Find someone out. And it looks like it's going to be a regular line of scrimmage. Words thrown down for, I'm guessing, Pixel Bush there in Topside River. It is super fun to see these three available on the cast. Doing a tri-cast for this one, which seems pretty interesting. It's pretty out of normal. Yep, Khan's chance has arrived here. He's gonna go. This is actually where it's a great departure from what Khan has done most of the season. Most of the season, Khan has actually been on Sion, and he has been mostly a supportive top laner for his team to get them to give them the chance to actually win, at least as they see it. It has led to quite a bit of critique out of analysts and the community for how good is Damwon Kia really on an international scale. They lost out at MSI. Khan still at the time still playing mostly tank here. Here comes the engage. Here comes the cookout. There's not going to be much fight. The exhaust is going to come out onto LWX to minimize the damage. The anxiety is going to come through as well, and he's going to be at 200 health. So it's a lot of damage exchange to your bot side here, and this is going to be a very contentious fight here. The poke coming out as well is going to be pretty intense there. Ghost running the Comet and Airy for a barrel. So this is going to be a lot of poke from them. Very good combo there. The slow and stuff, keeping LWX super low here. He's already busted his pot. He's got a biscuit available, but this bot lane I think is now in control of Damwon Kia in terms of just how much pressure is going to be able to be applied. Mm-hmm.
Teams clearly show a lot of respect towards. And I mean, we already saw it with the increase of Nami popularity, but it was in particular with Lucian. But let's have a look at these junglers now, because Tian will be spotted out on a wall.
Tian moving topside here. Canyon sitting bot side, so this could actually be a free gank onto the Graves here. Scuttlecrab available, probably going to prioritize that. Now here comes the pushback from Ghost and Barrel after absorbing that first engage here. There's not much else for FPX's bot lane to do. Canyon going to secure this crab, so Prio in his favor helps him secure bot side of the map. He's only skipped his crabs or his chickens, while Tian is yet to pick up his Krugs. Good dodge from Khan there.
So far, though, lane taking care of itself for them as they
Yep.
harass LWX and Chris under the tower, too.
Yeah, well, you can see the CS difference, but hey, being up 2 CS and your summoners coming back from cooldown shortly, that is a really good job surviving the first few levels of Yuumi. Lethality is going to go up.
Tian spotted on the sword, going to be looking in for an invade, I believe. And now they're where he's coming through here. Because the Barrel trying to get out of there. Ward coming down from Tian. I think they might try to poke him, but that's going to give LWX and Crisp a little bit of breathing room here bot side. LWX still really low from all the poke that can come out from this combination. And the good news for them is that at least Ghost is out of mana. Yeah.
They actually had it perfectly set up to cover for any early game gank from Tian. So really good awareness there from the Damwon bot lane to be able to respect that. And kind of funny how Tian showed that much respect, but didn't actually end up playing around that vision.
Oop. Ghost missing the cannon. Alright, looks like Galio has actually gone back and is teleported back into lane here with Ionian Boots of Lucidity, and he's got the Predator as well. A very common room combination for Doinby on this Galio. And right now, not too much disparity across the lanes here. A bit of CS lead for Showmaker, which should be expected in the ranged matchup against the Galio. Ooh, Predator Trundle. Oh, he's going to be a super fast boy here. Pillar's going to come out, and that's going to be a flash out of Nuggery for not a lot. Have to be spending, not a lot. So that is going to be a great setup there. They got about 4 to 5 minutes to get back up there to knock down Nuggery and get their Jace ahead here. The site's going to be able to capture Doinby on the roam, and he's not stopping here. They're trying to actually get the catch. His Predator's been activated as well here. He's trying to actually probably counter up here. Here comes this engage the taunt. He's going to tank up a few turret shots, and it's going to get a flash out of Khan as well. He puts out the concussive blast. And oh, Canyon here with the cat attached there. He's going to get the kill onto Doinby. He's going to be super low. And he's going to be burning. He's going to survive as Teleport's going to come in here. But now Showmaker trying to get the catch on. The hook's going to miss. But he's going to get the auto attack down after the distortion. So first blood on the Showmaker taking down Doinby. That's actually quite poetic here. Showmaker, usually the man trying to drag his team across, the one of the best, if not the best mid laner in the world right now. Ooh. And now we're entering that part of the game here where AD carries are kind of left bot side, and these supports are going to be roaming around the map trying to match each other's movements and make some plays. But here, yeah, that goes. Khan sticks around a little bit too long here, and Doinby's like, I got this. Predator activated, is able to come on in, get the catch off. Okay, takes 1-2 turret shots here, which puts him, and with that concussive blast from Nuggery, that puts Doinby in the range of danger. He tries to go in here onto Canyon, but with the Yuumi attached, the shields and the heals are a little bit too much for Showmaker. Dodges the hook out, flashes, gets the mimicked distortion out, and secures the kill with an auto attack. And that is the scariest person that this kill could actually go on to.
point still stands that, okay, hey, if you knock him down, you've suddenly, knocked them one of the world's favorites to a negative win rate, and obviously Damakia themselves, no big slouches. If you compare them domestically, FunPlus are supposed to be the better early game team. They're like record shattering in a lot of early game categories. Damakia are like neutral. For reference, they got 0 first heralds for the entire playoff run. Where they won. They went 6-1 in playoffs. They got 0 first heralds. They just like didn't get top pressure for any of the games. They still won most of them. And here we are in a game where they might get their first herald of the postseason.
Well, different meta, different times here coming out from Freak's stats there, because Herald is highly prioritized, and they're going to be able to get this first Herald. It's value from the turret plates if you can actually keep gathering resources across the map and not require your entire team to go up there. Khan going to be able to dodge away from Tien. Level 6 available, but so is Canyon. He's going to be coming in. This pillar is going to cause a lot of problems, and Tien, with Flash available, trying to fight this one back. A little curious about this fight here. Shock Blast going to help clear the wave.
Get that extra move speed up to bite him. One quick bite in the butt and then right back into the river.
It still leaves Canyon available to take this Herald, and he's not losing any priority here. Bot side, Yuumi with Ghost. So bot side still going to be able to collect their CS, and Showmaker with the push in on Doinby. So this is still quite in favor of Damwon Kia here. Tien and Nuguri trying to contest here, crashing that wave here to deny that he's going to go in here. Oh, the Smite is going to be secure. He's going to Catalysm, going to put them both in here. Tien's going to flash out, but the burn from the subjugation is going to take him. And now Canyon trying to back off here in the back of the... Oh boy. Second kill over onto Showmaker. This is going to be another one. Nuguri is going to go down here. Fighting in the Herald pit is not what you want here. And Misfortune, Yuumi dive. Only bullet time actually used, exhaust, ignite, and heal used to actually take down LWX here. So bot lane, Damwon Kia stepping up here. This is really good stuff here from Ghost and Barrel. They have been a liability historically and a point of contention for how good and how much success Damwon Kia can acquire. And they actually are doing it quite well, quite proud here. LWX not even able to use his killer instinct to try to get out of it. He uses the flash and heal, and just not able to survive it. 500 gold lead now for Ghost. Showmaker way above Doinby now. So this is where Tien, at half health, thinks there's going to be able to contest for it. Goes in here, gets the hit. The smite is actually won by Canyon, and the Tien just flashes out to his death here. Canyon trying to go to the back of the pit to try to like recall or something, but he's just baiting in the rest of the team. And now here comes the moves here. Bullet time's going to get lined up. Exhaust going to be brought out, and here comes the finishing blow. So, very good setup plays there from the Damwon Kia bot lane. Very good playmaking from the two of them, and now LWX gotta be scared. Gotta be scared because they can do that again with a little bit less resources. Yeah, in the next few minutes. Okay, now we're entering a part that I've actually been identifying, or at least paying attention to, is when dragons are being taken during this tournament right now. We're at 11 minutes in, and first Drake has not been taken yet. I usually treat it as a fast game versus a slow game, and at this time it looks like Damwon Kia are actually going to be making their moves to get towards the Drake. Tien roaming down, looking for, or at least Tien trying to look for something here. 3 roaming through bot river now. A little bit of trouble here. Canyon attached with the Yuumi. And Khan, I think you are in a little bit of trouble here, buddy. Here, Tien available. Cataclysm available as well here. Should be able to lock him up. There's a lot of damage to come out from this Graves, and they're not going to really do anything about it. The mid lane turret's going to fall with the use of the first Rift Herald here, and it's going to put Damwon Kia at maybe a 3, 4, 5,000 gold lead here. So, big gold leader coming from Damwon Kia out from the beginning of this. 12 minutes in here. First Drake still not acquired here. The pacing of the game is going to be pretty quick, I believe, from a gold standpoint. From a dragon stacking standpoint, it looks like it's actually going to be pretty slow here. And we're kind of looking for someone to get activated here inside of FPX. LWX getting trounced by the Damwon Kia bot lane. Doinby collapsed for that top lane skirmish around 2 top lane skirmishes. They get some counter assists and kills, and the kill went on to Nuguri, top side. But we're going to need to see a lot more snowballing for that to actually feel like anything's going to really come about from it.
You know, Kobe, it's funny that you say that because I have met some MMs with a Yuumi on them that have just face tanked as much damage tried to throw at them before. So I'm very curious as to how well Ghost is going to do. Of course, he does still have his flash, but as you rightly said, with so much mobility on the side of Damwon, I'm curious as to how much of this utility will actually work out for FPX, because the problem that they find themselves in now is, yes, they do actually have pretty strong team fighting. They have a lot of tools to start off a fight and follow up one after the other and look to try and fight around these neutral objectives. But given the early game deficit that they're in, when it comes to these fights, they might just be too far behind to actually go toe-to-toe with Damwon, even if they get a good setup.
Yeah, that is a very good point there from Vedius, highlighting the amount of utility, or at least engage and stuns that FPX has may actually be able to be dodged out by Damwon Kia's mobility on their team. So, and depending on how much heals are coming out of Barrel, may actually allow Ghost to tank far more than an MF should be expected to. Tien roaming up here, not going to be able to actually get much more damage onto this turret. Turret plate's about to go down. And a lot of FPX here arriving here, trying to clear out this vision, trying to keep control, trying to keep this pressure. Like, Nuggered right now is their only winning lane in this game. And that 5,000 gold deficit puts this to where FPX are easily within, they're not far from being unable to contend Damwon Kia. My marker has typically been around like 6,000 to 7,000 gold. 6,000, you could still fight at 7,000, and may really just be too much to handle to be able to fight it unless you really get yourself an early pick, or able to just properly isolate here. Control word coming out here to deny the vision here. Tian coming up as well here, but there's a control word in this brush. So Khan, plenty protected here, and that's going to really allow this just to stay isolated.
Sometimes in LeBlanc games, what you'll see is either the LeBlanc will shadow a side laner, or someone will shadow the LeBlanc. You don't need to do that if you just put a Yumi on him, and then out of Fog of War, the LeBlanc comes, one-shots you, and then you think, oh, she's just trying to poke me down. Oh, no, because she has a Yumi, so she can now chase you down. So I fully agree with you, Kobe, that LeBlanc-Yumi combo can be devastating, and I think we're really starting to see some of the power of Yumi. Many solo queue players have been complaining about it, and now it's making its way into pro.
And this is what I want out of the first game of group stages. You know, something that we didn't get to see in play-ins, something that is going to have rippling effects as far as the next few days go.
It was really curious that Yumi was not showing up early on in play-ins. I think it just ends up being such a unique pick that supports have to figure out, and whole teams have to figure out how they're going to coordinate, how they're going to play with and around it. Now Khan about to secure second tower here, and this is putting Damwon Kia in a very, very scary state. It's now a good 5,000 gold lead there for them. They're going to secure the second Herald as well here. FPX is not able to really make any plays or really counter any plays in this first game here. This is Doinby. He's going to be able to get what he can, get this bot tower more than likely taken down here. He's got plenty of wave left. So they're going to keep the gold close with the cross map plays. But now he's got to exit stage right. Good little words there to actually spot out where Damwon Kia is. But now FPX trying to take control of the top side river. And we are just going back and forth. They're rotating who's in what jungle, who's where. And now Doinby actually uses teleport, goes topside. He's got his Everfrost. And they're trying to actually get these turrets taken down, taken out. Trying to keep the turret plates even. But here comes the secondary Rift Herald. This is going to one-shot this turret, no problemo. That'll be 3 turrets to 2 by the time they get done with this top side. So right now we're having nothing but cross-map plays coming out from FPX versus Damwon Kia here. Not a lot of confidence in the fight, especially with the gold lead that has been accumulated. And that's going to be both bot lane turrets taken out there. Inhib turret left standing. And now Canyon trying to chase down Doinby. Oh, and he's going to flash actually to interrupt the Justice Puncher. Doinby's going to be forced to flash over the wall here. But there comes a teleport coming in from Showmaker. He has arrived here. Todd's going to come out. And Ult trying to come out from Doinby. But he's going to get stunned out as well here. Here comes Tian. But Khan's going to actually go over. And he's going to dodge out. The shield bow has been activated. WX chasing him down here with the Killer Instinct here. And they think they'll be able to actually get this kill off here. And he's going to get finished off there. So 1-for-1 mid lane for top laner. Yeah, that is available here. But now Damwon Kia looking to collapse on the Collapser is Crisp. Going to be isolated here. Yumi on the Showmaker with his LeBlanc is going to be a scary pick. And this is going to be not very enjoyable here. So Barrel securing his third kill of the game, 3-0 and 2. 2 items completed. A full like half item ahead of his counterpart, of his lane partner. Yeah. So right now in the current state, like, yeah, FPX are very much just in the mid, and they're actually looking to chase down Graves here as well. Here they could see him coming in. So, and it's Canyon actually fighting off this situation. I completely mistook that. I'm now 3v1. Teleport coming in. Good little pillar actually. I was wondering what interrupted Doin B's channeling ultimate there. They get these kills, but yeah. Yeah, it's still going troublesome here. 6K gold lead for Damwon Kia right now, and it's getting scarier. 2 Drakes on the side of Damwon Kia as well. They've been able to get every major objective here, and this is feeling like a very one-sided situation. There are not a lot of chances for FPX to come back in this best of 1.
Also, they've already got anti-heal finished for Beryl as well, so I think that FPX, the best thing they can hope for is wait a little bit longer, secure that second item, and then look for a very strong team fight in the hopes that they can get something back. Because again, they do still have that powerful 5v5 if they can get the optimal setup.
You know what's wild?
Yeah, and I'm curious what the optimal setup would be there for versing a Damwon Kia in a proper 5v5 fight, because I don't think that's anything that Damwon Kia even wants to even opt into. And it would be my impression that like the best first pick you could get would be Ghost. If you could be eliminated early on before that bullet time could ever get any value, that would be really good. If they dodge that out, then the only front line that's really available for Damwon Kia is going to be Canyon. And he should be pretty tanky, especially if he's able to get his subjugation onto, yeah, frankly onto Doinby or onto Tien, able to really even just crisp. It would just make them so squishy and make them blow up so quickly. It would be pretty unfair here. A lot of good poke coming out from Beryl on this Yuumi. And now 4 strong here top side. Tien looking for the engage here. Doinby in sight, but the controller is going to spot him, and I think they want to kind of turn on this here. Tien's going to be forced to get out here. He's going to be brought really low, and that's going to put the power in the side of Damwon Kia, but Crisp stepping too far forward. He's going to get last chaptered into the bullet time here, and I've got a bedtime story for you to read, and it's going to involve bullets. They are going to be able to secure Damwon Kia, take it down their 5th turret here, and this game is looking like a wipe. Not a lot of fight coming out of FPX here. And now Showmaker popping over, trying to get some poke out. Tien was able to make it out, and now Nuggery sitting here under with Khan, and this kind of top lane matchup is not really being the big decider we want it to be here. The kill advantage is over on the side of Khan, but Nuggery is right behind him in terms of items and gold. Oh, and trying to get the catch onto Khan here. The Everfrost does not connect. So yeah, FPX trying to get the catcher, trying to find a way back into this game here. Get a pick, get something so they can try to get themselves back in control of this match. Showmaker just steals the chickens away from Tien, and the man's already starving. Yeah. And now Doinby going to continue as this bot side push, going to catch this wave.
A lot of this starts with the draft, because
I really thought you were going to say success there. Close one.
I think that one of the great things about FPX, you highlighted, they're a very bloody and very scrappy team, in particular in the early game. And we saw Tien attempt multiple ganks, top lane, bottom lane. He tried to get active on the map. But I think that what Damwon went for was priority everywhere. They had control mid, they had control bot, they had control top. And every time he tried to make a play, they just couldn't. They had vision everywhere, and they could spot him out consistently. So Damwon controlled this FPX aggression in the early game.
Yeah, that is a very good highlight there out of Vedius.
Absolute dominance from Damwon, because it's just felt
Yeah, they've just choked out the entire game plan of FPX here. FPX unable to really get off their brawly early game that they normally have over in the LPL here. The controlled chaos, the fight plans, and even the attempt to just try to get Nuggery ahead, just not really there. It's kind of a question if they should have been playing on the other side of the map here, but Nuggery is a fantastic asset to invest into. So Vision playing an exceptional role here for Damwon Kia to just allow them this whole lead. Like, this lead is pretty much decided on a little bit better of map rotation, but especially Vision to prevent playmaking out from FPX here. And now 6,000 gold lead here for Damwon Kia, and that's kind of in the range of, you don't have really a lot of champs here. And Chris, the Flash, trying to get himself away here. I think he's already used his anchor toss, and now Tien trying to flash away as well. Flag and drag already used, but the chase from this team is a little bit too much here. LWX trying to provide some poke here, but there is just no ability to really run away from this. Showmaker going to get chunked out here from the damage of Nuggery and LWX, but this is kind of the better pick comp here from Damwon Kia. The Yuumi providing the poke and providing the mobility with the zoomies to really just allow Showmaker, to allow Canyon to just chase down whoever they want and just, kill it. Crisp has been overstepping and probably just not respecting what kind of range Damwon Kia's comp has to just chase him down and take him out. Usually Analysis is pretty safe here with his anchor tosses to get himself in and out of dangerous situations here. But right now, Baron's going to be secured. Fight's going to ensue here. Showmaker goes golden here while he's actually playing screening. He's going to flash away here. Yumi's still attached to him, and now he's going to be able to poke back in here. And Crisp not able to get anything done here. Anchor toss missing as well. Nuggery trying to get himself out here, but the poke, and it's going to connect, and Khan flashes to follow, gets the kill onto who he replaced, and now, Damwon Kia poised to take this game here. Ocean Drake available, about to secure themselves their third Drake of the game, but this game may not even last long enough for them to get the soul. And before they get out of here, they're going to take out this mid tier 2. That will be, yep. 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 And that will be third Drake there for Damwon Kia. One Drake away from grabbing their soul, be it an Ocean Soul. And that'll allow them to, that'll actually be fantastic, primarily for the poke patterns. And for Yuumi just to have so much mana to heal and to zoom people around and to poke. This is going to be pretty scary here. And Canyon picking up Anathema's chains, and I think he's only got one person he needs to care about, and that's going to be Doimby, who is building a mostly AP Galio here. And if Galio can't hurt you, then all you got to worry about is going to be the physical damage out from the side of FPX. So that would be my best guess of who's going to focus on. Maybe Nuggery. We'll see if we're going to be able to spot who these chains are attached to. And that's just good poke there from the Yuumi. And it's going to be a lot of heals coming out here. He's got the Moonstone Renewal as well as the Kim Tank Putrefier. So a lot of anti-heals coming out. Oh, Doimby trying to get a catch here. Still not able to grab anyone with that Everfrost. And I think Canyon means he's going to be able to secure this out here, but Tien's going to get caught out. He's going to pop the stopwatch. It's going to last. Oh boy, the bullet times are going to last way too long there, and he's going to die to the last ticks of that ultimate. This is going to provide them top lane inhibitor turret, and this still feels like Damwon Kia are poised to finish this out here right now here. Going to be able to get the second turret here. Khan starting it up. A little bit of poke coming out here from Showmaker, but the poke is going to be better from Showmaker. Puts Crisp down to less than half HP here. Baron with 20 seconds left on them. Damwon Kia able to probably back off here. There are some flank wards that Doimby could teleport to, but Damwon Kia going to spend 1,000 gold per person here coming out here. And this is going to get pretty scary here. 4-0-7 on Showmaker, 4-0-1 on Ghost. Barrel 1-0-7. This is turning into a pretty one-sided stomp here. We're fortunate not being able to see a lot from FPX here. Doimby try to get catches, trying to find something, see something, get some tower trades, but it is just not enough for the LPL squad.
Really sets the tone for what we can come to expect moving forward in the rest of Group A.
The EU and NA fans salivating here, like,
Right.
saying we can get out of this group. There's a
Yeah,
chance.
and there's also now a blueprint provided if the Cloud9 and Rogue can imitate what Denmark has been able to do to FPX and to really stuff their game plan to prevent any of the brawling and those heavy ganks from Tian. There is at least a showing for what can be done to beat FPX. Denmark is still looking like they've got great control here. Tian gonna dodge away from those chains, which probably would have been near his death. Here, Showmaker looking for another one. And a little bit of poke there onto LWX. Yeah, Barrel and Showmaker just doing some hard carry performances here, really. Or should I say just Showmaker doing a lot of hard carry performances and Barrel along for the ride here, just throwing out picks, throwing out the poke. Oh, Chris, I think you're a little bit too far there, bud. Oh, Tian's going to get popped out as well here. Khan taking up the turret. This turret's going to be going down here. Now the engage comes through, and Crisp's going to get the catch onto Canyon, but there's not much that's going to be happening there. And now they're going to be able to get the stunt onto Nuggery there. Just enough of the lost chapter there. It's going to be finished off by Ghost with the bullet time. And now the fight on the far right side here. Tian trying to catch something here, but there's no one going down here on the side of Denmark here. They're just going to run over FPX here. We are starting this tournament, this group stage, this main event with the current holding champions taking out the former champions in FPX here in a very clean style here. And welcome to Worlds 2021, everyone.